All right, guys, this is just my morning thoughts. The podcast is probably about to come out, maybe, hopefully. I'm not too sure. It'll probably be out around. I don't know why I'm telling you when it's going to be out because I just put it out. I like to try to get them out before or on at noon on Fridays. Um, yeah, I just have a couple of morning thoughts. Do y'all ever like wake up? I don't want to say depressed, I guess, but uh, because I'm not depressed. I don't know what the feeling is. It's like you wake up gloomy, maybe, or is that just a synonym for I don't know, but you don't wake up like feeling happy. Like you just wake up and you're just like, man, this sucks. Like there's I don't know, but I wanted to say something before I I guess to preface the episode coming out today. It is just 30 minutes of me talking about myself. It's not that great. I will say that first. Um I do talk about me getting drafted from elementary school. You have to listen for that. But other than that, enjoy the episode. Today's episode is brought to you by me because I'm putting it out there. No one else is paying me to do this. Also, no one else is buying me equipment for it. But anyways, that's beside the point. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. I think I said that like 3 or 4 times at the end of the episode. Feed your dogs, feed your pets, bring them inside. I think it's supposed to rain this weekend. And make sure they don't get hit by lightning or just don't get hit by lightning in general. But anyways, you'll have a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the show. Email me, message me on whatever. Let me know what you think. See ya. Guys, gals, it's just me today. I got a quick question. It's probably not that quick because it may take a while. But anyways, I have always, unless I know you, I guess, but I have always had a problem with talking to people that I don't know, talking to girls, if you heard the last podcast with Lily, we kind of touched on this a bit. I get uncomfortable. I don't get more nervous, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. It's foreign to me, I guess, somewhat. I always have met people through stuff, I guess. Like Mackenzie, I met her when I played bass drum there for a bit in high school, and I would kick her flag because it was in my way. I was new to bass drum. I didn't know how to march with the bass drum, so I would kick her bass drum. That's how I started talking to Mackenzie. We became friends. Then when we were in one act, I can't remember what play we did. I think we did a training day, and they cast me as Denzel's role. Then I think they ended up scrapping that, and then we ended up doing Don Quixote. Quixote? One of the two. I don't know. Either way. We did that, and then I think me and Mackenzie became friends through that. Or became more friends through that. Let me see. Because I don't have many friends outside like the people I graduated with and I still talk to #this day. Like Elise or like Lisa. I probably never would have talked to them that much I met them through Mackenzie. Fernando, a.k.a. Fake Drake. I met him. Well, I worked with him for a bit when we first worked at Walmart. I did that. Let's see. That's how I met him. Also, you know what's weird? Because this happens between me and him, we can go on 1, maybe 2 months of just not even talking to each other, which I do this with another buddy, other buddies of mine, like Benny and Trace. I can go for ever and not talk to them, it seems like. And then when we get back together, it's like we didn't skip a beat. And, it just kind of goes back to normal. We can kind of just joke and laugh and, talk to each other. And, it's like nothing's changed. I think it's kind of weird to me. But anyways, that doesn't happen with everybody that I know. I know there's a couple people that I've met. We were good friends at one time. We kind of just quit talking forever. And then I could see him at a store, and I'm just like, I don't know if I really want. Not if I want to go talk to them, but if they really want to talk to me. I always feel like I bug people. I don't know where I get that from. I always feel like I'm just bothering somebody. If I go up and talk to them. But if it's I don't know, like Mackenzie, or if I see Trace or Benny, I could see them, and it's just like that. It's just we go back to normal and, joking and stuff. That's always been weird to me because it doesn't happen with everybody. Talking to new people. Yeah, I'm not very good at talking to new people. I'm not even really good at doing this. And this is weird to me because it's just me today, and there's nobody to kind of bounce off of stuff. My dog's asleep on the couch. My other dog's asleep on my bed. I can't even bounce off of them. This is the third or fourth take. I used them the first two. The third, I kind of just going back and forth. Just some random stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have very good group skills, I guess, is what you would call them, maybe. Social. I think it's social skills. Social skills. And it's weird because I'll like for this episode, I Googled what to talk about. When you meet somebody new or something, and it said to talk about your hobbies. The first question was, what do you do in your free time? I hang out with my dogs that are asleep right now. I'll, go hang out with friends. I guess I could say that to whoever is asking me that. That's really about it. I don't go out and, I'll do this. Other than this, I'll run audio for a church that I work for. And that's really about it. I don't really get out too much. Yeah, that's really it. The next question is, do you play a music instrument? I played trumpet when I was in high school. First chair, all 10 years. Yeah, they started me when I was in second grade. I know it's weird. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to talk to Mr. Glaze about that. Yeah, I don't know. That's really all I got. I played bass drum. I also played, no, that was it. Trumpet for 10 years, second to 12th grade. And bass drum. I think that was just my my junior year, maybe. I think that was it. Do you like to paint, draw, or do art? I used to draw back in the day. Now, thanks to Mr. McVeigh, our art teacher back in the day when I was in middle school, I can do 3D houses. So if you ever see me drawing, I'm probably doing like a 3D box or a 3D house. I can do shingles. I used to be able to do calligraphy, but I haven't picked up a calligraphy pen in eons or ages. I don't know. Whichever one works, eons or ages. It's been a long time either way. Do I like to dance? Not really. I'm not a big dancer. I don't really know how to dance. I can like half-ass two-step is really about it. I used to be able to do the whole Dougie dance. I mean, I kind of retired that when my hip went bad. I'm just kidding. My hip's still good. I could probably still do it, but I haven't done it in a while. I don't know if I still can. I talk about technology, gadgets, cars. I do like technology, actually, and gadgets, and cars. Wow. That's a pretty good question. Not even a question. It's more like a statement. Or it is a statement. Technology's always been intriguing to me. I've never been the one to... I always like being the one to just use the product. I don't like reverse engineering it. To a point, I guess. Like... let's see. I always want to know how something works. I don't know if you ever wondered this, but I've always wondered how they got the phones and iPads and tablets to work off of touchscreen. Like, how do they know it's your finger? Because I've been able to put a napkin over my finger or something and try touching the screen, and it won't work. But then you remove the napkin, and it works. It's weird. I don't know if you've ever thought about it. I have. Maybe that's just me overthinking stuff. But anyways, gadgets. Yeah, gadgets are cool. What's considered a gadget? I'm not a Inspector Gadget. Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't good at all. Well, I guess your iWatch or Fitbit or whatever, that's a gadget. That's actually it's actually pretty neat to what you can track nowadays if you think about it. And it's pretty sketchy. No, sketchy is not the word. Creepy on what actually you can track. If you think about it, you can track anything nowadays if you have the right gadget or if you have the right app. Like my phone, or if you're married to someone or you're dating somebody and they happen to have the Find My Phone app, and you're like, oh, this dude or this girl's not picking up. She don't want to answer my text messages. And she most likely, I mean, she could be asleep or she could be, doing her own thing. But you can, if you know the password and email, just type it up. Log in, locate where the phone is at. And then you can be like, oh, okay, so they're not at home asleep. They're at, I don't know, a club, when they said they couldn't answer me because they were going to sleep. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, cars. Cars are pretty neat. I used to have a Mustang 5.0, which is probably the only car I've owned. But yeah, cars are something else. And you know what I've always also thought about? I thought about this today too. How we rely on our tires not to blow out. Like, you put so many miles like you just, or I guess not just our tires, but like our vehicles in general, just not to go out because you just think, oh, it's going to start up in the morning. Oh, it's going to start up in the morning. And then like there's that one thing that could, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this rant, but to go back and talk about technology. That goes for like movies too, because oh man, I'm kind of just rambling. I don't know if this is good or not. Wow, I'm 13 minutes deep. Talk about technology, but it's weird. I don't know if you've done this, but I watched. I guess I didn't watch it. I guess I don't know. I watched the trailer. There you go. I watched the trailer to like the very first The Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser. And to see the graphics on that, and then to go and watch, I don't know, like the first Iron Man or the first Avengers, to see how like a made up metal suit looks more real than like a whatever happens in The Mummy. I think it was like a big old tsunami of like sand. To see how in the Avengers movie, how that could actually look like it's real. It can happen. I think that's cool. That just shows, technology has advanced from, I think it's like the early 2000s to now. I just think that's really cool. But let's see what other questions they have on this website. What countries have you traveled to? None. I have not traveled to any other countries. I've traveled to other counties, but that's not what the question asked. What is your biggest experience of culture shock in another country? I haven't been to another country. Do you speak any other languages? No. I mean, I talk a little Spanish. I don't use it much because I can't. I don't know if you ever noticed. Mexicans speak really fast when they talk in Spanish. It's like when you record something and you hit the little rabbit button and it speeds everything up. That's how it is for me in my head. And I can't decipher everything that quick. And I'm just like, oh, okay, lo siento. No, yo no hablo español. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I think so. And then they're kind of turn their heads, like how a dog turns their heads when they're like kind of confused, like, what's going on? Are you going to feed me? Or what, bruh? That's kind of like how I get looked at when I just tell them I don't understand Spanish. And they're like, but you're brown though, bruh. And I'm like, I just don't speak the language. I'm sorry. That's not me. That's not what I wanted. I wish I did speak it. But my mom didn't want me to learn it back in the day, apparently, from what I remember. I think she thought white people were going to take over. She was very light complected. So, we didn't have good credit, so it wasn't going to work out for us anyways. I don't know where she was going with that. But anyways, have you ever traveled by yourself? No. I can't. To Rawls. I went to Rawls once by myself. That's about it. I did go to Nashville years back, and I was supposed to go to school over there. Wow, that's really loud. Hold on. Oh, but anyways, I was supposed to go to school over there to Belmont. Didn't work out, but I loved it over there. It was great. It's great. I would move over there in an instant. If I could just cross my arms and kind of just nod my head like I was a genie or something. What is your favorite movie or TV show ever? Favorite movie? It's got to be one of the TMNT movies, the old school live action Ninja Turtle movies with like the costumes and whatnot. Yeah, I'd have to go with that. Or one of the Iron Man movies, probably Iron Man 1. I did like Avengers Infinity War. But I usually only like the Avengers Iron Man movies because I think Iron Man's suit is like the coolest thing since like sliced bread, even though I wasn't alive when sliced bread was, invented for the masses. Yeah, I'd have to go with that. Let me see. Which movie are you looking forward to being released? The next Avengers movie, because I want to see what happens after Infinity War. What kind of music are you into right now? Mostly, I'm not really into this new stuff. That's not me. It's not what I do. I guess it's like the mumble rap. Yeah, I'm not into that. Right now, I'll mostly listen to like a Royce da 5'9", the Book of Ryan. That's one of my favorite albums. You could play any Taylor Swift song. I'm down with that. I love Taylor Swift. She is my homegirl. Let's see, Slaughterhouse. It's a rap group. Go listen to them. They're great. Yeah, that's really all I listen to. I listen to mostly podcasts now, and then I sprinkle in some music. Yeah, I mostly rap, country. I listen to some church music now because I run audio for a church. Yeah, it's really about it. What movies have you watched more than once? I don't know if you've been able to tell. Iron Man 2, mostly because I like the briefcase suit. Iron Man 3. Avengers. I watched that multiple. Easy A. Oh, man. I love Easy A. Emma Stone is probably one of my favorite actresses of all time. She's great. Let's see. What do you play video games? I used to play Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Legend of Zelda, like Super Mario. I played Super Smash Brothers. Me and my cousin Joe used to play Mystic or Mystic, one of the two. That was a great game. That was Super Nintendo. Madden. Let me see. What other games are there? Final Fantasy. I used to play the Final Fantasy games. Pokemon. I was a big Pokemon fan. But it was like the red, yellow, blue, green. I believe it's like those four. Past that, like there's only like 151 Pokemon. These other ones, those are trash. Real talk. Wackest Pokemon ever. Let's see. Where did you grow up? It was between Houston and Sundown. I was born in Loveland, grew up in Sundown for a little bit, moved to Houston. I believe I talked about a little bit of this in the last podcast. Moved to Houston, moved back late 99, I think. And then, actually, I think it was early 99. Yeah. Well, like the first semester of 99. Oh, we did that. Yeah. And lived here, pretty much here ever since. Sundown recruited me in second grade when I lived in Houston to play trumpet for him. Best trumpeter since Miles Davis. And since then it's that's that. What were you like as a kid? I was behaved. I was quiet. I kind of am like I am now, I guess, somewhat. If I knew you, I would open up. But if I really didn't, I would, kind of be reserved, just stick to myself. I'm I'm still like that now. It's weird. I I've kind of broken out of my shell, but not really. I don't know. I think I kind of am scared to get out of my own little comfort bubble. But I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to everybody. It's odd. Let me see this next question. Do you have any siblings? No. I am an only child and best trumpet player. Find out if you two shared any common interests as kids. Well, I'm an only child, so I mean, yeah, there's that. Present observations, future plans, human relationships. That's really about it for me. I have it's about to be 30 minutes. A couple of interviews coming up for local businesses. One is Flatland Records. It's like a vinyl record store on wheels. That's probably the best way to explain or to describe it right now, because I don't know much about it. I know my buddy Christian Romero runs it. As far as I know, that's as much information as I got out of it. But I interviewed him Tuesday. That may be up Friday with another episode. And then I interview Cap Bakery Wednesday. And I don't know. I'm going to put up another episode next Friday. And I'm not sure what it's going to be about. But I don't know if I'm going to put up an interview either Wednesday. I may put up the Flatland Records interview Wednesday, maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm still thinking about it. But anyways, I may do it Wednesday and then save that the Cap Bakery to next Wednesday. I may do it Monday. I don't know. I got to figure it out. I got to see what's going on. But I may have my buddy Fake Drake on the podcast next Friday, so you can finally hear his side of the story. I don't know what story I'm talking about, but yeah. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hope y'all learned a little bit about me, and maybe we'll have Lily on another podcast to talk about my insecurities again, I guess. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb. Let's see. I mean, if I were you, I'd go watch Avengers Infinity War. It was a great movie. Robert Downey Jr.'s in it. Iron Man's in it. Those are the same person, by the way. Yeah, that's really all I got. Like I said, y'all have a safe and blessed weekend. Email me if y'all have any companies y'all want me to interview or kind of push onto the podcast. I'll try to get in touch with them. But other than that, yeah, you have a safe, blessed weekend. I've said that like 4 times now, I think. But yeah, see y'all next week. God bless. Salute. Bye.